Hi guys, welcome in Advanced Excel program and I'm Sanjay Kumar, your trainer. In last class we learned how to use the paste with live preview feature in Excel, and now we're going to learn how to use smart graphic in Excel. So here I'm gonna show that how smart art function works. To get the smart art you have to go back in insert tab, and from insert you will have to go in illustration, and in illustration you would see here it is smart art. This is a traditional shapes that we were using in previous version of Excel. You can see there are lots of shapes that you can use, but smart art is a much more advanced than we previously had, because it is providing you some advanced formatting into that. So let's see how it works. I'm gonna click on smart art, and here you can see there are lots of layouts that you can use to make your data more presentable. So we can select any one of these items, layouts for your data. So I'm gonna select one of them. Let's take this one, and for this demo I just gonna show you these are countries, and these are their capitals, and we can use the country and capital to show that how it can be presentable. So I'm gonna take here India. I'm just clicked on this text box and start typing it. It's a text panel, and now you can see that live preview. I just wrote India, and you can see here it's a live preview here. And now New Delhi. Second country would be Russia, Moscow, USA, New York. And here you can see that after I entered 3 countries, but we don't have any other option, so I'm gonna hit enter. And one thing I like to tell you, that the moment you will start using smart art, there's one more tab would be activated in your Excel. That would be design here. So you just go back and select the text box, and you can see in the design, in the create graphic section, you would see some options just like promote, demote, these options. So I can, because it is already a sub bullet point of a USA, but I don't want it, so I can promote that. So it's gonna be a primary bullet point like others. Now I'm gonna type UK. I'm gonna hit enter, and again it's gonna be another primary bullet, but I don't want this to be a primary, so I'm gonna go back into create graphic section. I'm gonna click on a demote, and here you can see it's allowing me to make a sub bullet point. That's gonna be a London for our example. And this how the smart art works, but we can make it more presentable and more beautiful. Let's see that how we can do that. So in the design section here you can see here's a smart art style and color change. So we're gonna click on color change, and we can see in the bottom that it's changing color. So let me drag it in the right so you can see that more in a more good way. Let me put it here and on the right. Yep, I'm gonna change color, and here you can see there are number of color schemas are available that you can apply on your smart art. So I'm gonna select this one, and not only this, you can also apply the different style on that. So for that we go back in a design and a smart art style. You can just go back in a drop down, and you can select these options. We can make it more presentable. So I'm gonna select this for now. You can see it is it's looking much more better than what we had initially. And good thing is that if you're not happy with that layout, you can change the layout anytime you want. So I'm gonna show you that how it works. So you can go back in the design. In the layout section, you can click in the drop down and you can change layout. You can see the live preview. You can see it is changing the preview as well. So you can see I'm gonna select any other layout for now, just to show you that how it would look. So I'm gonna select I think this one. Let's see that. Okay, so this is how you can do that. And if you also can change the direction as well. So you go in the design and create graphic, and here you can change the direction. So it is a right to left, you can change to left to right. So let's see that how it works. Let's now see the graph. Look, it's changed. Now the Russia is the primary box and India is secondary. The same way UK is a primary and USA is a secondary. So we can change it back if we like. We can do that anytime. Okay. And if you don't want your user to see this text panel, then you can also disappear it. You just go back in the design and create graphic, and we can hide it. So now it would be just that smart art, that box that will make your data more presentable. Okay, and you also can convert this smart art object into shape, because in some Excels in a previous version they don't support this smart art graphics, because in a previous version they were not available. So for those kind of users, you can convert this smart art into a shape. So the moment you will click on it, you see the design tab is gone. We don't have design tab because this is not anymore a smart art. It's a simple shape. So I'm gonna undo for now. You can see that we can go back in the design and these options are available. You can see that the same way. I'm just gonna click on text panel, and in the same way, if you want to add some more item, then you can go back in the shapes. You can add shapes, and you can add more bullet point. Just in the simple way we added it manually, but you also have a button. So if you will click on it, you can gonna see one more bullet point here, but we don't need that. In the same way, you can add shapes after and before. So if I like to add something after New York, I'm gonna click after, and here you can see that there's one more box added. In the same way, if anything I need before USA, then I can go back in the shapes and I'm gonna click before. You can see it's a after box and before box. This is how you can use a smart art function. It is very helpful and make your data more presentable than in the traditional shapes. So I hope this video was informative for you. So please don't forget to make comments and likes or dislike if you don't like anything. I'm very happy to take your hits, and I would work on your feedbacks. So let's meet again in the next video. I will keep working for you. So have a nice day, guys. Thank you. So guys, we have completed the module 2 of Advanced Excel program, where we covered advanced techniques, and now we're going to start module 3, that would be a data analysis and turning data into decisions. So it's going to be a much more interesting module than others, and it's going to be a much more complex as well. So module 1 and module 2 is exactly a building blocks that need to be important to understand, to having a building block in your mind to understand Excel much more better. So people who are watching this video first time, I would recommend that they go and see module 1 and module 2, and because module 3 would be giving you much more understanding with some much more advanced tools. So we're going to cover conditional formattings, charts, sparkles, and we're going to learn about external data and advanced use of pivot tables and outlining data and reporting with a Power Pivot and slicer and and pivot chart, etc. So it's going to be a much more thing into that. And once we will complete the module 3, we're going to start the much more complex and advanced classes. We're going to use the power tips, power tips classes. So I hope you're going to enjoy all these coming things. So don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel so you can keep getting new videos. The effort that I'm putting, that would be helping you in your professional lives. So I hope you're going to enjoy this. So thank you so much for watching this, and we will meet again on the next video.